Sometimes people don't die because of bad luck. And not because they were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sometimes everything comes down to a single decision. A moment that feels small, almost insignificant, until it isn't. Today's cases are real. And in each one, there was a point where things could have gone differently. But they didn't. For most people, the 4th of July is simple. Fireworks, laughter, and a night where nothing is supposed to go wrong. It's the kind of evening where the biggest danger is usually nothing more than a small mistake. In 2015, 22-year-old Devon Staples was celebrating with friends in a backyard in Maine. There were drinks, music, and fireworks ready to go. Devon wasn't reckless. If anything, he was the kind of person who pretended to do something stupid just to make people laugh. And at first, that's exactly what this looked like. At some point during the night, he picked up a fireworks mortar tube, the kind designed to launch explosive shells high into the sky. And almost casually, he placed it on top of his head. He said he was going to light it. People laughed. Then the laughter faded. Because something about the moment didn't feel like a joke anymore. They told him to stop, tried to take it away, tried to talk him down. For a moment, it worked. For a moment, it looked like everything was fine again. But hesitation doesn't last long. Without warning, Devon lit the fuse. There was no time to react, no time to move, no time to fix what had just started. It ended instantly. And just like that, a moment that was supposed to be funny became something no one there would ever forget. Story 2. Base Jump. Dean Potter and Graham Hunt. May 2015, Yosemite National Park. Dean Potter and Graham Hunt prepare for a wingsuit jump from Taft Point. Both are highly experienced. Their goal: a proximity flight through a narrow rock formation known as Lost Brother. Conditions are not ideal. Light is fading, cloud cover is increasing, visibility is reduced. They jump anyway. For several seconds, the flight appears controlled. Then, a minor miscalculation. Hunt makes contact with the rock face. He loses stability. Potter reacts instantly, attempting to avoid him. That adjustment redirects his trajectory into the opposite wall. The entire sequence lasts approximately 22 seconds. Neither parachute is deployed. Story 3. The Treasure, Michael Sexton. In 2010, Forrest Fenn hides a treasure somewhere in the Rocky Mountains. He leaves behind a poem as a clue. Over the years, thousands attempt to find it. Some are injured, some do not return. In 2020, 58-year-old Michael Sexton believes he has solved the poem. He ventures into the mountains. During his first attempt, he becomes lost and requires rescue. He survives. 1 month later, he returns, this time with limited supplies and full confidence in his solution. Days pass. Search teams eventually locate his body not far from his vehicle. The treasure is not there. Story 4. The Experiment, Pedro Ruiz III. June 2017, Minnesota. 22-year-old Pedro Ruiz III attempts an experiment. He believes that a thick book can stop a bullet. He selects a hardcover encyclopedia. A camera is set up to record the test. Ruiz holds the book against his chest. He asks his girlfriend to fire a handgun at him. She hesitates. He insists. The shot is fired. The bullet passes through the book and into his chest. He dies shortly after. In many cases, the danger is not unknown. It has already been experienced. Already understood. Michael Sexton had already been lost, already rescued, already exposed to the exact risk. And still he returned. The same environment, the same conditions. A different outcome was expected. But the mountains don't change, only the people who enter them. 1 month after his rescue, Sexton drove back to the Rocky Mountains, with minimal supplies, with complete confidence. He believed this time would be different. It wasn't. What makes this story different is not just what happened. It's that it almost didn't happen. He had already been warned, by experience, by reality. And he chose to face it again anyway. March 2023, Auckland, New Zealand. David Fononga attempts to rob an armored vehicle at a petrol station in Henderson. The attempt fails. No one is injured. At that point, he leaves the scene. He drives away, and for a moment, it looks like it's over. But 30 minutes later, he returns. This time armed. This time more aggressive. By now, police are already on scene. A pursuit begins. Helicopters overhead. Ground units tracking his movements across the city. The chase continues for miles. It ends near Henderson Police Station. Fononga stops the vehicle. Gets out, still holding the weapon. Officers issue repeated commands. Drop the weapon. He ignores them. And at that moment, there is no room left for negotiation. The situation ends exactly the way it was always going to. What makes this different is not the first mistake. It's the second one. He had an exit, a chance to disappear, and he chose to come back.